Alright, well, I said that I would process some bass on this track, and I haven't had much luck with it in the past couple weeks, actually, and as you can see here, and really not a whole lot going on, so let's just save the commentary and get into creating something, hopefully, that I can get to work this time, because we're running out of time, and I just want to get this shit done, to be honest with you. So that's what I got so far. You're going to hear some sub bass, some 808 sounds that are probably going to come out, but fuck it, it's a work in progress, and I won't explain all that shit. Alright, so that's what I'm working with right now, and let's see here, I'm going to try and get some real estate here so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. What is that? Oh, let's move that shit up, because it's going to eventually be in that group. And alright, so let's start fresh here. I'm going to use analog for this, I think. At least I'll start with that, and so I'll see where that takes me. That is fucking loud. I apologize if you hear me breathing into the microphone. I'm fat. Can't help it. It's what fat people do. They breathe like they are fucking dying. Fuck it, let's do this. Get that shit out of there. No, we can't have that. Let's keep it thin. Give it a pitch bend range here of 12 semitones. Fuck. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, hold on one sec here. Let's see I think this is one thing that sucks is I can't find a way, and I don't think there actually is a way to get LFO1 to assign that to filter 2. It would be nice, because then it just kind of frees up an LFO for you to use, you know, somewhere else. But unless no, fuck it, I'll just go with what I know. And I want to phase this shit and offset it. Alright, I'm content with that as a base for, you know, the rest of the shit. And I'm going to try and keep this native. Let's see here. Isn't that annoying? Let's see, what do I want to do here? I don't know if I want to split it first. Fuck it. Let's. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna split it first. Actually, no, I'm not. So let's do this. Let's throw this little bitch in there. Alright, now kind of what I want to do is I want to get a bunch of just, I just want to filter the shit out of this to see if I can get, I mean, I just want a bunch of movement, really, so, chain, fuck, let's just rename that shit. Thick. Because that's cool. I don't necessarily want to just throw an LFO on this because I want more control over that. So I think what I'll end up doing is, let's see, I want to kind of try to make like an XY controller. Fuck, it doesn't even matter, to be honest with you. These are going to be, I'm just going to name this shit Notch. Notch Mad, because it's going to be pretty mayhem. Alright, so alright, I got an idea. So let's do this. Let's just rename this Notch 1. And then I want to notch it again, but I want to, you know what, fuck. I mean, gotta keep it tidy. Notch 2. And again, let's hit map mode. Let's map this to, ah, don't fucking freeze on me now, you son of a bitch. There we go. Maybe I'm just too ninja fast for that shit. What the fuck, not responding? Come on. And I just think earlier I was ragging on Max. They probably don't do this shit. Oh, I swear to God, if this fucks up, I'm gonna be pissed off. Hold on one sec. Let me pause it. Alright, so I waited it out. And I got that shit mapped now. So, but oh yeah, important here. I want these going in separate. So like as I turn this up, I don't want them to match each other. Oh, I need to turn that into a notch filter first. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. So hold on, let's get out of here. Notch. And let's put these. No, god damn it. Unmap that. Fuck. This is gonna be a long ass video. Probably gonna have to put it in. Let's just have a fat cue on that and go back to map mode. Map this motherfucker to here. And then let's just swap these around so that we got minimum. So fuck it. Let's see. Don't like that. I just want this shit to be. That kind of doesn't. Let's see. Let's go back here. You know what, for added goodness, let's slap an LFO on this guy and give him let this dude like kind of just do whatever. So as we manipulate it here, alright, works for me. Filtering, we'll come back and filter some more later. But I want to start slapping some effects on there just to try to get a feel for what it may sound like. Again, I'm going to keep this native, so you know what? No. Flange, yes. No, absolutely not. We'll beef all of the, like, I know it's starting to sound a bit hollow, but I think I can come back later and then, you know, because I'll end up splitting it and then EQing each band differently and start to build it back up again. And I just have a feeling this video, man. Alright, I do like this guy here, and let me show you. Erosion, I'm gonna put him before that. if you notice that I put like the filter sweeps and all that bullshit before my effects, so that way, like whatever artifacts are created from, like the erosion or the flanger, I mean, those are filtered as well. And I think that it adds a lot to, the morphing sounds that we all love so much. I could already hear some shit that I'll end up having to EQ out later because it's going to piss me off. This rate is just too much. Let's go here. No. There we go, I do like that, so I'll leave that there and fold him down just so I don't fuck with him. I want to keep all these subtle because eventually I'll bounce it. I'll bounce like one long root note, probably a C3 or something, so I could add that into a sampler and write a riff out with that in a sampler so that the LFOs kind of as I pitch it up or pitch it down, the LFOs will modulate it. They'll go faster and slower and whatnot. And then, same with all the effects that, at this speed and at, this tempo, well, at the certain pitch that I played at, you know what the fuck I mean. Let's see. Let's rename this because there is something I want to do here. Notch, and I'll just call it, just so I know what the fuck it is, notched chorus. And then what I want to do here is just under this next chain, I will kind of process it differently, and it'll make sense here in a second. So that being said, let me see here. Yes, I think I'll go this route. And that sounds shit. And I want to map those so I can fuck with it later. And we'll map it here, and we'll map this guy here, and so kind of like how we did here. I don't want anything like that's just too much, we'll go here, because I just kind of want the frequencies to cross, and the depth will go. And that works for me, but I don't like some of this. No, sir. Shit. Alright, that works. And let's saturate that to kind of beef it up a little bit. Getting on my nerves. Okay. Alright, let's see. Fuck, I hope I can get this to work. Alright, I do kind of like that noise I got coming through there. As you can see, I got no science. Not that I think I'm cool or anything. Just saying. And I do like, oh, fuck. Chorus. Where's my chorus? Chorus. And I like my basses sounding kind of wet. Alright. You know, just for the hell of it, let's map this guy to this knob too. And I don't want it going too crazy. So we'll just, where are we at? Fuck. You know, 40%, we'll go there. So I may end up having to normalize this or something. Alright, well, let's just stick with that. And oh no. Alright, I don't know how many people actually use this. I actually think it's kind of cool. And so under the audio effect racks, you know, you got these two buttons up here that say hide and chain. You can actually modulate in between your two different chains, which, you know, I find kind of cool. It gives you a lot of you know, diversity to your basses, or, you know, just to whatever. So let's just do that. And this guy actually needs to come back here. So la 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 la. Now, if we go into map mode and then we grab this guy, this little orange guy right here, we can map him to there. Now, as you watch in chain, see how these two will. I am going to move this back a little bit more though, so. Alright, I think I'll stop right there on this video. I do like how that is sounding, and I will stop this video. I'll pick up another one when I begin to write the riff out, just to get a feel for what it's going to sound like, and then I'll end up bouncing that riff and you know, splitting the frequencies on that, and yeah, doing something else to it, I'm sure. And then I'll also bounce a like a long MIDI note of that, just so I could throw it into a sampler and use it for whatever else. So check back in. I wonder how long this is going to take to process and upload, but be sure to get it up there.